Hi students, how are you? I hope you are all fine at home. Stay at home, listen to your parents and prepare well for the term 1 examinations. Today I am going to deal topic from class 5 science chapter 2 animals on our planet. If you want to know much more about these animals, you have to classify these animals. How can we classify? What are the properties we use for classifying these animals? Such as 3 are there. So first classification is based on food habits. Food habits. Based on these food habits, animals are classified into herbivores, carnivores, omnivores. What are herbivores, carnivores, omnivores? In simple words, herbivores mean herb, grass or plant leaves, which eat herbs or which eat grass and plant leaves are called herbivores. You can write examples, right? Then carnivores, which eat meat. Then omnivores. These are the class of animals which eat both herbs and meat. So I am assigning you some work, writing some examples for these herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. Take your study book and write examples for that. Then second classification is done based on habitats. Habitat mean living places. Here living places may be classified into two. One is aquatic. Second one is terrestrial. Aquatic mean water animals. Animals which are living in the water are called aquatic animals. And here terrestrial is again classified into different. Yes, here terrestrial mean the animals which are living on the land. So the land is parted into different regions or areas. Forest area and hilly area and desert area. Right? So if we see in these three different areas, animals are living in those different areas are different in all aspects. In their food habits maybe and their living style also somehow different. Physical aspects also different from one area to another area. This is about habitats. The third classification is done on the basis of backbone. What is that? Backbone or spine. Animals which have backbone and animals which do not have backbone. This is the topic. Today you are going to learn much more about or in detail manner. Right. Classification based on backbone or spine. Animals classified into two types which have backbone, which do not have backbone. Invertebrates and vertebrates. Here invertebrates again classified into four types. What are those four types of animals? One is Nigerians. Second one, mollusk. Third one, arthropod. Fourth one, echinoderms. special features of these cnidaриans? Actually, most of the invertebrates are less known to us because they are living in the ocean. They are living in the water. So we are not aware of these animals. Most of the animals which are coming under these invertebrates are living in the ocean. So here cnidarians examples: jellyfish, coral and sea anemone. Actually they have special organs called tentacles, and on the tentacles they have stingers for catching their prey. This is a special organ that they have for catching their prey. Some more examples you can get from the book. Refer the model book, that is the studio book, so that you will get more examples for this class of cnidarians. Then what about these mollusks? Mollusks mean they have hard outer covering layer. What is that? Mollusk means they have hard outer covering. So here best examples, well-known examples are snails. Snails. Don't you know this? Snails? Yes. Snails are again two types are there. Land snails are there and sea snails. Land snails and sea snails. Octopus are there. Octopus, another examples. So refer the studio book so that many more examples you will get for this mollusk. So how can we identify this mollusk? Means they have hard outer covering. So I am assigning you a work. Don't try to skip it out. So there earlier I gave you some work, that is for writing examples for herbivores, carnivores, omnivores. Again I am assigning you work for writing examples for this class of animals. Read the studio book and write examples. The next one, arthropods. Arthropods. These arthropods are classified again into three classes. Three classes separately they are explained. In that, insects are there. Insects, arachnids, then crustaceans. Here, along with these, centipede and millipede also included, but they are not given under any of these class of animals. Only they just treated as arthropods. Then how can we identify what are insects, what are the arachnids and what are crustaceans? So here to identify these insects, you can see they will have 6 legs. Features, I am talking about the features of the invertebrates that comes under insects. They have 6 legs and 2 wings, and 2 antennae. 2 antennae. So these are the features will help us to identify insects. What are the examples of these insects? Can you? Flies are there. Flies, butterflies, bees, dragonflies. Some more examples are given in your studio book, and read those examples and write. The next one, arachnids. Arachnids. How can we identify these arachnids which belong to invertebrate group? Arachnids also have some special features. What are those special features? They have 8 legs. 8 legs. And they have stings. They have stings. Poisonous stings also there. So here 2 examples I am writing. That is spiders are there. Spiders and mostly scorpions. Scorpions and spiders. They have 8 legs and they have stings, poisonous stings also there. Then what about these crustaceans? These are again another class of arthropods, crustaceans. Crabs, lobsters. Some more examples are there in the studio book. It's your work collecting those examples and filling this concept map. So the next class of invertebrate animals are echinoderms. Echinoderm meaning is spiny skin. What is that? Spiny skin. Spiny skin. They have spine. They are most related to humans. See here, from these invertebrates, among all these animals, only these echinoderms are related to the human beings that we say. The next is example. Only one example I am giving. Sea cucumber. Rest of the examples you have to write. Read the studio book and write. The next one, another class of animals, vertebrates. What are vertebrates? You have already studied about these invertebrates. Invertebrates means which animals which do not have backbone. Then here it is opposite. Vertebrate means animals which have backbone. That's it. In this class of animals, again they divided into 5 groups. What are those 5 groups? One is fish. Second one, birds. Third one, reptiles. Fourth one, amphibians. Fifth one, mammals. Right, see here, fish. Everybody knows about this fish, right? Recently, in this rainy season, many areas covered with floods and even people they caught fishes, right? See here, fish. Here, these fishes have some special features. What are those special features? To identify the differences between these 5 class of vertebrates, I am taking 5 such features. That is about skin and about legs and walking. The next, their body structure. The next, how they are walking, whether they are walking or jumping or flying. Okay, right. One by one we'll see. In this fish, again, 2 classes are there. Bony fish are there. Bony fish. Bony fish means they have bones. That's it. Fish again divided into 2 classes. One is bony fish. They have bones. Then another class of fish are there. They have no bones. A soft cartilage is there in their skeleton. Soft cartilage. Example, shark, ray. These are the 2 fish are given examples for this kind of fish. Shark and ray. They have soft cartilage as bone. And this bony fish examples are given in your text, studio book. Collect the examples and fill here this bony fish examples. Then totally this fish body, it has a slimy skin. That slimy skin covered with a flat scales which protecting their skin, right? And again in this fish, fin is there in its skeleton, a part of the skeleton that we are calling fin. It is helping it to swim in the water, fin. The next one, gills are there. A part of this fish, gills which help them to breathe air. Right? So finally, what are the features you learned under this fish, class of fish? They are swimming in the water. They are breathing using lungs or gills. Using gills, they are breathing, and their body covered with hair or fur. No, covered with scales. And their body skin is slimy skin. It is soft or slippery in nature. It is swimming. Then how it reproduce? It reproduces by laying eggs. That's it. The next about birds. Birds. Here birds and reptiles, these two having nearly some relation. Birds and reptiles have relation. Somebody says that descendants of these birds are reptiles. That means ancient animals are dinosaurs. From the dinosaurs, reptiles developed. From these reptiles, it again taken another form, that is birds. People are telling. These birds having special features. They have one beak. They have one beak, two legs, and two wings, and covered with feathers. The body covered with feathers. These feathers are protecting its body from different atmospheric conditions. Maybe it is a warm condition or cold condition, or even from wet also. These feathers are protecting these birds. Then how these birds are reproducing? They are reproducing by laying eggs. Then what is their movement? Birds are walking like us. Maybe sometimes they may walk on the land, but mostly they will fly in the sky. That is the movement of the birds. Right? Then how they are breathing? Using their lungs. Right? These are the features you need to learn under these birds. Then next, what about reptiles? These reptiles are a class of vertebrates, and their skin is very tough. This reptile's skin is very tough. Some of these animals are living on the land, and some of the animals are living in the water. But some are living in water and on earth. Such as here crocodile is there. Turtles and crocodile. Crocodile and turtle. Turtle. Two examples. See, you know more about this crocodile, where they are living. If you see Animal Planet or National Geography channels, if you see crocodiles, they will show maximum. The next turtle, where they are living, just beach side, right, or shore side, or nearby the river areas they are living, and they will live even in the water also, and their skin is very tough. Then how they will reproduce? By laying eggs or by giving birth? Laying eggs. Then what is their movement? They are walking or crawling on the land and swimming in the water. Both are there, the movements. Understand? These are the features you are learning under these reptiles. And some more examples are there. Lizards are there. Some lizards and some snakes, they give birth, not laying eggs. Most of the reptiles lay eggs, but some lizards are there. Some lizards and snakes give birth to the babies. The next one, amphibians. Amphibians. What is the meaning of amphibians? Amphibian means it's a class of vertebrate animals. A class of vertebrate animals that they can live on the earth, on the land and in the water. Once again, amphibian means these are the class of vertebrate animals. They can live on the land and in the water. Right? And here, in this amphibians case, if we take frog, an example, the baby frog becoming into adult frog, there one stage it has to cross. That is called tadpole. What is that? Tadpole. Young baby. Young baby of frog we are calling tadpole. And this tadpole is similar to fish. What is that? Tadpole is similar to fish. That means here tadpole looking like in its physics like fish only. We cannot separate or we cannot distinguish between this tadpole and fish because both having the same organs. They have fins and they have gills. Fish. In the same way, here tadpole also having gills and fins. They swim and they breathe using gills. But adult frog will have well-developed respiratory system, that is lung system. And moreover, another feature of this amphibian is these amphibians have slimy, moist skin, which help them to breathe even. Sometimes amphibians, frogs, when they are living in the water, that slimy and moist skin will help them to breathe. Sometimes you can see some frogs are living in the sand. At very depths of the sand, frogs are living. There also, how they are taking breath? They are taking breath using their moist and slimy skin. Okay? Then let us see once again here amphibians features. Amphibians, they have feathers? No. Moist skin. Then amphibians have lungs? Yes. Here adult frogs have lungs, but tadpoles, young babies of frogs have no lung system. And how they are moving? What is the movement of these frogs? Are they flying? Are they running? No. They are hopping. They are hopping, jumping. And what about the reproduction in these amphibians? Are they giving birth? No. They are laying eggs. These are the special features you will study under these amphibians. Then what about these mammals? Yes, mammals. We humans also included in this mammals. Mammals give birth to babies and feed the babies with milk using the special organ, mammary glands. Once again, human beings included in this mammals. And these mammals give birth to young babies and feed the babies with milk using the special organs called mammary glands. Their body is covered with feathers. Your body is covered with feather or fur or hair. Yes, maybe hair. In case of animals, we use fur. Right? Don't confuse. Fur, hair. Both are we are using for these mammals. But hair and fur. Hair for human beings we are using. For the case of animals we are using. Then feathers. That is only for birds. Right. Here one feature of this mammal is giving birth. You have seen. And the body covered with hair or fur. Then what about its movement? No, nothing. It's simple. You are able to jump. You are able to walk. But you cannot fly. Understand? The movement of these mammals we are talking. They can do anything. That is the movement of these mammals. Then what about its respiratory system? Do they have gills or lungs? Yes, they are using lungs. For breathing, they are using lungs. Then what about their reproduction? How these mammals are reproducing? By laying eggs? No. They are giving birth to the young babies. These are the features of mammals you are studying. And many more examples are given in your studio book. So I am assigning you a work. Collect those examples and complete this entire concept map in your book. Next day, tomorrow when you come to the school, I will check everybody's preparation at home for this term 1 examination. Seriously, my dear students, prepare well for the term on examinations and go through the whatever the suggestions I give you, so that they will help you to learn more about this chapter, animals on our planet. Thank you for watching.